Oh, hi everyone. You might have clicked this video so you could see this character in its completion. Well, I have news for you. You were wrong.
You serious?
Okay, fine. No, obviously. But first, we need to discuss what is character design. Character design, this is the creation of an original character that is representative of their own story or their own small/minor role in that story, which would sometimes mean a side character. Okay, so that was easy. But now we need to make our character. So, in order for us to make our character, we need the character's profile, we need the story, and we need to do a lot of research and blah 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 and this. and that. But to make it more easy for us, I made a list. And these are a list of things that would allow us to know our character more. It's like a profile. So let's see. First, you're gonna have country, ethnicity, race, age, gender, time period, abilities, height, and their arc, which it would be their story, but that's more of a research-based topic, so that's for later. Well, if you wanted to go more in depth with the character, like make the character more relatable, more human, you could have went with medical health and obsessions. And I didn't really want to go over that, so I was gonna say, okay, let's just go with the first 8 and then work our way towards 9. Okay, so the way in which I went about choosing what country, what age, what gender for the character, I just went on the internet and just typed in spin wheel. So, for example, a country, I just said, okay, Japan, America, Nigeria, etc. Any other country, and then I just spin the wheel and just whatever it lands on, then I use that as a reference and I just work off that for everything else. So yeah, you can do the same thing. You just type in spin wheel on the internet and you'll find something, and then you can use that for your story or for your character. So this is what I got for the categories. For the country, I got Nigeria. Ethnicity, Ibibio, which is a tribe in Nigeria. Age, 25 to 30 years old. Gender, female. Time period, in the 20th century. Abilities, hand-to-hand combat. Height, 5'9". And yeah, that's pretty much it. Since that's taken care of, what about the story, which is number 9, the character's arc. Well, in order for us to do that, I needed to do some research. A lot of research. After I was done, I could only do like 2 paragraphs of the character's story. If I wanted to do more, then this video would have probably been out in the next 2 years. And nah, bro, I ain't doing that. This now leads us to concept art. Concept art is the abstract idea of what a character might look like for that story, game, animation, TV, and etc., which helps the creator/creators to sell their idea. As you guys can see right now, I'm going over some faces for my character, as well as different expressions. I think this is usually done in order for the character to be more alive and helps to convey what type of person the character is trying to be, whether good, bad, cranky, sadistic. This brings us to the next part of character design, which is in the rule of 3s. Usually in character design, there are 3 shapes and 3 colors, and these all have meaning. When it comes to shapes, it mostly refers to the body of the character and are more expressed in a cartoon style. Now you have the triangle, circle, and square. These shapes can be mismatched within one particular character. So for example, you can have a character that has spiky hair, which will represent like a triangles, and that would mean that the character is very explosive, angry. Circles are usually referring to a more warm, loving, kind person. Yeah. So, say for example, like that one guy from Regular Show. Yeah, what's his name again? What's his name? Can't remember his name, but yeah, Pops. Yeah. He's a more kind character. Square is more of a strong build. So it's more of like the character is impervious to damage. Basically like a more brawn than brains type of person. But depends on what you're going for. Not really set in stone, but depends. Just depends. Shapes can also be used for the character's clothes as well. So not only just their physical appearance, but also their attire as well. So it goes hand in hand. And speaking of shapes, it also helps with recognition. The best test would be to put the character in a silhouette, and then you can be able to try and identify them. So here's an example. If you think I'm going to reveal these characters, then you are wrong, because you should know these characters. And if you do not know these characters, then something is wrong with you. Okay, nothing's wrong with you. You probably haven't just, you know what? Nah. Something's definitely wrong with you. If you don't know these, then I don't know what can help you. I'm sorry. It's just sad. It's really sad. It's really sad if you can't guess. All right, guess this one. This is the easiest one. If you can't guess this, then something is wrong. I don't know. You have to know who this is. You just have to know. I'm not revealing this character. That's just sad if you don't know who it is. Sorry if I laughed at you, but let's just move on and just go on to another topic. Okay, so the next one is colors. Now, colors are good for adding to a character because this is a good identifier as well. So usually it's three colors you can for a character. But it can't be at the same quantity. So, for example, if a character is going to have a color palette of blue, red, and green, then you wouldn't have them at the same percentage. So, for example, if I was going to do it, I would have like blue be 60%, red be 30%, green be 10%. I wouldn't put them in the same percentage because that would be very confusing and also not appealing towards the eye. Okay, so now that we have covered the basics for character design, I'm just going to try and finish this character right here, and you can just watch and enjoy yourself. So, see you later. Okay, so here's the character in her final form. She is Nigerian. Her name is Uhem, which means life. Country, Nigeria, obviously. Ethnicity, Ibibio, which is a tribe in Nigeria. She's a heroine, which would be a protector. Her height is 5'9". I need to change that. No, sorry about that. Weapons, she uses a blade. Skill, hand-to-hand combat, also with a knife. Yeah. What she's wearing. Okay, so she's wearing something from the Ekpo Society, which is raffia. It's particular. It's like a straw-like material that people dress up, like usually men dress up into those types of clothing, and they wear masks and walk around and protect their village and their people. Udong, which is body paint, or udong, sorry for the mispronunciation, apologize. Charcoal paint on her feet and hands. I read that they usually have that type of paint on their hands in the Ekpo Society. The biggest thing is that she's a woman and wearing Ekpo Society in the Ekpo Society, but she's not in the Ekpo Society. That's part of her story, and I didn't want to put the story here, so I might do another video where I tell her story and do more illustrative drawing of her in action. So this is a character in her silhouette form, and yeah, you can be able to recognize her easily. So it's mostly with her hair and what she's wearing. So for the shapes, it's mostly circular for her hair. Her skirt is more sharp like the triangle, which is more like more on edge, like dangerous. So thank you for watching the video, and if you would be so kind to subscribe, leave a like and comment, that would be very good. So I'll see you next time.